Have you ever received a gift that seemed kind, but soon after, everything started to go wrong? Fights, fatigue, insomnia, financial problems, and you didn't know where this streak of bad luck came from, or a strange feeling you couldn't explain. According to Buddhist teachings, not every gift is a blessing. Some objects, no matter how beautiful or innocent they seem, carry dense energies, hidden intentions, or negative karmic bonds that can unbalance your peace, your luck, and even your destiny. Today we'll reveal the 13 types of gifts you should never accept from anyone, even if they come with a pretty bow and a smile. They may seem harmless, but they hide energies that attract bad luck, suffering, and spiritual blocks. Protect your energy. Live with clarity. Honor ancient wisdom. Subscribe, like, and share this video to attract positive energy into your life. The spiritual value of a gift in Buddhism. In Buddhism, a gift is more than a material object. It is an extension of the intention and energy of the person giving it. Every gift is an exchange of energy. The material value doesn't matter. What matters is the invisible intention that accompanies it. Receiving a gift means opening the doors of your soul to the energy of another being. If this energy is charged with envy, attachment, neediness, or manipulation, you may unwittingly absorb karma that isn't yours. Accepting certain objects without awareness can lead to nightmares, disagreements, loss of money, broken bonds, and even subtle illnesses. Therefore, Buddhist masters advise mindfulness even in gestures of affection. Accept with wisdom, refuse with compassion, preserve your inner peace. Now let's look at the 13 gifts you should never accept, and the reasons for each one. 13 gifts you should never accept. 1. Objects from people with envy or bad intentions. Why avoid? Even if the gift is beautiful, the energy of envy or malice remains embedded in it. According to Buddhism, the intention behind the action is more important than the action itself. These objects serve as a channel for negative energies to penetrate your life. Examples: gifts from people with whom you feel unexplained discomfort, offers made after arguments or competitions. Recommended action: say thank you, but don't take it home. If you already have, donate it with compassion or purify it with incense and prayer. 2 clocks. Why avoid? In Eastern symbolism, clocks represent time running out, cycles ending, and even goodbyes. Giving a clock can be interpreted as a wish for the end of a relationship or the approach of death. In the East, giving a clock means counting the time that remains. Energetic connection can attract loss or abrupt endings. Buddhist teaching: everything that moves in time should be respected. Accepting a gift that symbolizes a countdown can activate karmic cycles of loss or rupture. 3. Blades, knives, scissors, or sharp objects. Why avoid? Knives, scissors, or sharp objects represent cutting, separation, and conflict. Receiving such an item can symbolically sever important bonds, friendships, or family harmony. Symbolism: cuts, separations, fights. Why avoid? They represent the breaking of emotional or spiritual bonds. In Buddhism, anything that hurts, even symbolically, interrupts the flow of compassion. Tip: if they insist, offer a symbolic coin in exchange to break the negative symbolism. 4. Used or second-hand items without purification. Why avoid? Used objects carry the energy of their former owners, their pains, joys, illnesses, and even karma. In Buddhism, anything that absorbs energy, clothes, jewelry, furniture, maintains an invisible vibration, especially dangerous if the previous owner died in grief. The object was involved in conflict or loss. Action: only accept if you can purify it with coarse salt, incense, or a mantra. 5. Thorny plants or cacti. Why avoid? Although popular, cacti and thorny plants represent barriers, defense, and pain. Receiving these plants can symbolize the entry of conflicts and emotional blocks into your life. Symbolism: blockages, self-defense, and suffering. Energy they transmit, resistance and conflict. Consequence, can generate imbalances in relationships and emotional health. Buddhist wisdom. The environment should cultivate softness and receptivity, not energetic traps. 6. Religious items from other traditions. Why avoid images, crucifixes, talismans, or spiritual symbols that don't resonate with your faith can create vibrational conflict. Buddhism values respect for all traditions, but warns that mixing sacred symbols without understanding can confuse one's energy field, generating energetic conflicts and spiritual confusion. This isn't out of intolerance, but for vibrational protection. Action. Honor the giver, but prefer not to take it with you. If necessary, store it away from your prayer space. 7. Perfumes or cosmetics with unbalanced energies. Why avoid? Products that directly touch your skin should respect its vibration. If offered with energetic intentions of possessiveness or control, seduction, domination, or attachment, they can unconsciously alter your personal energy and your auric field. In Buddhism, the body is a temple. Everything that touches it should be sacred, neutral, or loving. 8. Money wrapped in guilt or obligation. Why avoid? Money can be a blessing, but when given with feelings of guilt, control, or emotional debt, it carries karmic weight. Accepting this money is accepting an unbalanced energetic connection, which can bring future emotional toll. Examples: expensive gifts given after arguments. Offers accompanied by phrases like, "Now you owe me one." Symbolism: karmic debts. Money offered with phrases like, "You owe me this one," or "You'll pay me back later," carries an emotional obligation. This opens the door to manipulation, guilt, and cycles of scarcity. Tip: the energy of abundance only flows freely. If it's not light, don't accept it. 9. Items associated with death or tragedy, gifts inherited from someone who died in pain, or objects from environments of pain, such as hospitals or accident scenes. These items retain traces of emotional or spiritual pain. 10th dolls or statues with a grim eye. Objects with human features can carry an intense energetic presence. If given by someone with dubious intentions, they can cause sleep disturbances, a sense of presence, and spiritual imbalance. 11. Gifts from people you've broken ties with. Even though they may seem like peace, many of these gifts are laden with attachment, guilt, or manipulation. Accepting them can reopen bonds that should have already been spiritually closed. 12. Antique mirrors or mirrors of questionable origin. Mirrors are energetic portals. Antique mirrors absorb and retain the emotions of the previous environment. Receiving a used mirror invites the other person's energetic history into your life. 13. Used clothing, especially from negative people. Clothing absorbs energy. If it belonged to someone with emotional imbalance, envy, illness, or bad luck, the vibration remains in the fabric. What to do if you've already received one of these gifts? If you recognize any of these items in your home, don't despair. Energy can be transmuted with awareness, intention, and action. 3 simple steps to neutralize negative energy. 1. Purify with sandalwood or Palo Santo incense. 2. Recite a spiritual cleansing mantra such as Om Mani Padme Hum. 3. Donate consciously, return, or bury. 4. Meditate on the gift's origin and release any emotional attachments. Conclusion: protect your energy, protect your life. Accepting a gift is opening a door, but not every door leads to peace. Buddhist wisdom invites us to live mindfully, not only in our actions but also in the connections we form through objects and gestures. Be selective about what enters your sacred space. Respect your energy, honor your intuition. And remember, refusing with love is also an act of compassion. Comment here. Have you ever received a gift that felt heavy? What did you do with it? Which of these 12 have you unknowingly accepted, Share this video with someone you love. They may be receiving more than they realize, and help them protect their energy. Like, subscribe, and activate the bell for more spiritual teachings based on Buddhism. May your life be light, clear and blessed with good intentions and much peace. Namaste. Om Om.